All right, so today we are doing yet another endgame showcase, and I decided I want to do Gallagher today because there's been such a big conversation in the community about who's going to be better, right? You know, is Lingsha going to be way better than Gallagher? Is Gallagher just, going to outclass Lingsha and it's not worth pulling her? There's been opinions here and there that I've seen about Gallagher versus Lingsha. So I want to take Gallagher into the endgame today. We're going to take a look at how he performs on a couple different team comps in all of the endgame modes, and we're going to see just how good he is and if he still holds up, which I think he still does hold up, and we are going to see a lot of that here. So I'll show off the full build for him at the end of the video, but for now, let's jump right into these endgame fights. Alright, so we are starting out here with the newest Pure Fiction, and I'm going to be using the Firefly team for this. We'll probably see this team in at least one of the other events too, because this is Gallagher's best comp by far, and he definitely, he performed super well here. And despite, we all know how amazing this comp is, so I'm kind of just going to let it rock, and we'll talk about Gallagher here. So the big thing with Gallagher, and I'll just let it auto too, or whatever, but the big thing with Gallagher is that he's able to keep the team alive, obviously, as a sustain, but because of his scaling with break effect, once you start getting super break in with Harmony MC, you see he's able to start doing some decent damage. Obviously, he's not doing damage on the level of Firefly, but because he has, he hit 116k as a sustain, which for a sustain, that's pretty crazy. And then another almost 50k right there with super break. So yeah, Gallagher is pretty crazy when it comes to that. And kind of the whole big conversation right now is, Lingsha's coming out. Lingsha serves pretty much the exact same role as Gallagher. Do I need to go for Lingsha? And I already said it when I did the Lingsha versus Topaz video, but Gallagher, if you have a Gallagher E6, having good enough investment in him, and if you go for Lingsha, you're going for E0, I honestly don't think you need to. Gallagher's still performing extremely well. I do think he is still, one of the best sustains in the game. I know Lingsha will probably be up there as well, based on the little bit I tried to her in the event, plus also just what we know about her kit. So yeah, I definitely have high hopes for Lingsha, of course, but if you're like me, you got Gallagher E6, you invested in him already for this team, you don't need to rush to replace him. That's not really something you have to do. He's gonna get his ult, and the biggest thing with Gallagher too is that action advance he gets on his ult, because you can do his basic attack, then you ult, then you get another basic attack. Because not only is not only is that gonna lead to more toughness damage, because that's the main point of this comp, but you're also just gonna be able to get more skill points out of it, because Gallagher will rarely need to use his skill. Like there might be certain situations where you need a cleanse, or if one character just takes a ton of damage and you need to quickly heal them. But besides that, you really don't see Gallagher's skill get used that much, just because of the way his besotted effect works. So you have Firefly going back there, and Firefly just doing what Firefly does in all honesty. But as you can see, unlike other sustains, other sustains besides, I think Aventurine is probably the only other exception to this, Gallagher is able to, on his best comp, perform a good amount of damage here. Let's see what he hits for here. He's going to hit, 71k. We didn't have fire weakness on everyone like we did the last time, so it is what it is. Right, so we get to wave 3 here. I doubt we're going to hit the 30k, because I have not gotten the chance to hit the 30k yet for this side. So I mean, that's fine. I mean, really just want to see how Gallagher's performing, and he does really well. And we are in the last cycle here as well. Also, just another side note, because I'm not making a dedicated video for this new Pure Fiction, I do like that they finally gave us something new. It's not super new, because it's basically just the follow-up, buff, but for break instead. But I do like that they're giving us something that's a little different. I can definitely appreciate that. I think Gallagher's gonna get another ult. Yes, he is. That's actually big. So he'll get another ult and then another enhanced basic. What are we at point-wise now? Okay, we're at 55k. And then that is the end of the run there. Obviously not a 3-star clear, but I'm not gonna go crazy about that for the video. I'll get that. I'll get the 3-star when I get the 3-star. But yeah, overall, pretty solid for Pure Fiction, especially with the action advance. He does work really well, both here and also when we see him in Apocalyptic Shadow. He's able to work really well because he's able to do the action advance on his ult. He's going to be able to get more actions. Plus, with Apocalyptic Shadow, they love break over there. So that's also a really nice thing for Gallagher. All right, now for Apocalyptic Shadow, we are going against the Phantylia fight here because we do have the fire weakness. We also do have Imaginary, which is nice for Harmony MC. But for this run, we are running the break damage buff here, which is really good because there are going to be multiple enemies to break, so we will be able to stack that up pretty nicely. And let's just jump right into it. We're running the same team, same Firefly team here, so we already know the vibes. So for this one, and also for this one, because we only have one wave, it's just 2 phases. Let's actually get Gallagher's technique in here, which is just gonna inflict his besotted effect right at the start of battle. Which really doesn't do the most for us because it's on Phantylia right now, but it is what it is. We already have Ron May's stuff up, which is good. So let's just get Firefly into her state over here. Get her into her ult state. And do we break right away? Okay, we don't break right away, but we're close. We are close, and that's what matters. All skill here because Gallagher's about to get his ult as well, and I want to get super break up. Yes, I can do that. Then I can ult, and then I want to try to get rid of this flower here. There we go, perfect. We get Ron May's ult, and now we can attack Phantylia directly for the time being. This team is still like I know I've seen people say like, oh, the break team is super boring and stuff. I don't know. I enjoy the break team. Maybe it's because I like just seeing the giant numbers pop up on the screen, but I do enjoy running this team a lot actually. That could just be me though. It could just be me. All right, so she can spawn in more of these. That's fine. I gotta get one broken as soon as possible, so that we can get back to Phantylia. All right, and then I'll break you. Okay, I didn't actually get the break, but that's fine. Now we get the big damage. Plus we can put Harmony MC's ult back up. I probably could have waited for that for a better uptime, but you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. It's not really going to matter too much for our score in the long run, I think. So now it's Gallagher ult. There, and then now we can focus Phantylia. Need to put this back up and on. Yeah, we'll have Harmony MC get the actually no, I should get Firefly to get the break, because then we'll be able to get her action advance, and then she'll be able to get her ultimate. So getting Firefly to do it is actually the play. So I'm actually just gonna basic with Harmony MC. Then let's get the break. And then she'll get advanced so we can get her ultimate state out. So we'll get 3 attacks out of Firefly. Plus we're getting healed as well because of Gallagher here. Yeah, I'm honestly so glad that Gallagher meshes this well with this team. Like it is kind of crazy how nice he feels on this team. And of course, as I said too, Lingsha feels good on this team too from the little bit we got to use her in the event. But it is nice to see a 4-star character have this much relevance as well. Like, we do love to see that. All right, let's get Super Break going again. And then Gallagher. All right, doesn't do enough damage there, but that's fine. Because, oh, Ron May didn't even do enough damage. That's funny. All right, Firefly. Get us to phase 2. Yeah, as long as we can clear with 1,300 action value left, we'll be good. But yeah, let's focus once again on just getting the break as quick as possible. We're not even getting the break, he's getting the kill. We get the break for this team regardless, because that's just how this team goes, but we want to get the kill here so that we can try to break Phantylia, because that's the end goal, because you're not doing any damage in Apocalyptic Shadow if you can't get that break. So okay, let's get Ron May ult back up. Phantylia is gonna hit us. A little scary with how often she can attack, but we'll be fine. All right, let's skill here. All right, I will not have Firefly ultimate up right away, which is a little scary, honestly. I don't have Gallagher ultimate up either. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna get hit with Gallagher and hopefully it gives me enough energy. All right, yeah, Gallagher's getting hit. All three of these getting hit. Perfect. We got enough energy now, so now we can advance up Gallagher, do his whole thing, and then I'll probably advance up Firefly too, to be honest. Actually, you know what? No, wait. Yeah, because this is gonna happen. I wasn't gonna get the break even if I advanced her, so this is actually fine. Took a little energy, but that I was gonna do this skill anyway, so I'm not worried. And Firefly can get some healing now too. All right, we do lose Super Break there, which is a little annoying, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll make it work. Once we get the break on Phantylia, I'm not gonna be worried at all. All right, yeah, we got Super Break back up. That's helpful there. She's gonna do some damage to us, but we should still be fine. All right, cool. So yeah, we should kill the flower here. Yeah, no issue with that at all. And now we will try to focus in on Phantylia. All right, we got the break. All right, that's good. All right, cool. I was a little concerned because we had those attacks coming, but we got the break in the end. So now we just do what the Firefly team does best, and we just absolutely cook. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, we get the ult here too. We love to see it. And got rid of another one of the flowers there. But each of those giving us an extra damage increase, which, you know, is nice if you're running other team comps as well. But this comp already does enough damage. Plus we have the break damage boosting effect as well. So yeah, look at Gallagher. Super break. Yeah, 100k. I mean, obviously there's like no kind of like damage reduction on her with her being broken, but it is nice to see those big numbers. And we get that break there as well. Firefly's out of her state, but that's fine because we are gonna end it here with the Harmony MC. So yeah, that is Gallagher absolutely cooking with that. And yeah, we got a score of 4 threes. So we do love that. Yeah, as long as you have 1300 action value on each side, you'll get that 3-star for Apocalyptic Shadow. So yeah, Gallagher can also perform very well there. We saw the action advance help him out a lot because that doesn't take up any extra action value, plus giving some extra skill points for Firefly, Harmony MC. You guys know the vibes of this team at this point. All right, now for the last fight we're doing for the video, we are going to go against the Kafka boss in MOC. And I know I've used the similar team comp before, but just to give a little update on it, I finally did get Face Shout signature. I got that maxed out at S1, and we also got March's Swordplay to S5. So we are approaching the maximum strength I'm gonna have for this team, which is awesome. Now I normally ran Ho-Ho as a sustain, but we're gonna do Gallagher as well, because even though he doesn't have the element advantage here, and won't be able to deal any weakness damage, I think it's a good opportunity to try him out to see, for one, his skill point generation, especially with his ultimate into advance, but then secondly, just seeing his capabilities as a sustain in general, because a lot of people run him on the Firefly comp, but I do think he can still perform very well in other comps here. So let's just jump right in. All right, so we are going to, we won't be using his technique, so we're going to use Robin. I'll use Robin twice, because March needs 3 technique uses from allies, and then we'll open up with Face Shout and see how this is going to go. All right, so here we're gonna Robin skill, do the same kind of strat with his team, and get March ult. We're gonna start with this dude right here. Plus, also the action advance from Gallagher's ultimate will also help out when it comes to, also help out when it comes to getting attacks for Robin's ultimate energy and also Fei Xiao's ultimate as well. So here I'm going to use my skill because March got kind of beat up there. And we're also going to get the Besotted effect going. Once again, not doing any toughness damage at all with Gallagher here, but we're just going to see how he performs as just a general sustain in this situation. All right, we also got max stacks of the buff as well. March is getting advanced forward, so she will do some solid damage, almost 100k there. So that's pretty solid. All right, we are going to get hit here. A little bit of a yikes, but not too bad. I'm going to get March's ult off just to get that break. And then, let me focus on getting these skill points back before we use Robin's ult. Yeah, I'm going to use Robin's ult at the end of the cycle. Or right before the end of the cycle here, so I can get all these skill points back. Alright, so here, Gallagher basic, then Robin ult. So now we're getting that nice extra damage as well. I am going to ult with Fei Xiao. Just focus on this dude. Feels so nice having that signature light come. My build isn't as good as I would want it to be still, but we still got the signature, so we are still doing a really good amount of damage. Plus with S5 swordplay as well, my March is cooking. Yeah, 170k right there. And then we'll get the ult. And then we will do the basic as well. Now, the one thing that I can see being annoying in this setup here is when we get to Kafka, because she does have the like dominate kind of thing. Now, if she targets Gallagher, my Gallagher build has in battle over 100% effect res, so I won't have to worry about Gallagher. Alright, let's get this off here. 77k, nothing super crazy. And honestly, you know what? We have all our buffs up, so I might as well just let this rock. Might as well let that rock. And you know what? I might as well do it a second time, right? Might as well, just for fun. Even though it's super overkill. Just for fun, we got that. And then he's gonna hit... Okay, he hit Fei Xiao, which is actually pretty annoying, but Gallagher's coming up here, so I won't have to worry too much. Robin is also not looking too good. So, yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to forsake cleansing Fei Xiao for now. I'm going to heal Robin. But Robin definitely needed it. we just got to keep it real right there. Robin needed that heal. Alright, Fei Xiao's going to be annoying again. Okay, Robin's still alive, but barely. Alright, but we should be good now to get this off. Then Gallagher, once again, I'm going to have him just heal. And then we'll use his ult. And then yeah, after his enhanced basic, I'm going to use Robin ult. And then Fei Xiao should be freed from the debuff now. I believe it's 2 turns that it lasts for. Yeah, okay. So we have Fei Xiao back. We do love to see that. We got Marches and enhanced coming up as well. And all his damage in here. And then we get Fei Xiao. Let's see, how much is Fei Xiao going to do here? Alright, decent amount of damage. Decent amount of damage there. Alright, Kafka's going to recover. We are finally at full health, so I'm not super worried. Let me get this March ult off. And then we'll let Fei Xiao and March cook, and that should just be the run. Yeah, pretty solid run here. Obviously not as fast as when I was using Huo. Oh, we might actually not even do it in this cycle. Depends on March. Okay, no, we got it. Well, I think we got it at least. You know what? Just to be sure, we're going to Gallagher ult. Although, no, we do have the extra Robin damage, so that's fine. But end of a Gallagher ult. So yeah, not as fast as like with Huo for the extra energy and everything, but the team still does perform really well. Even with Gallagher not being able to do any toughness damage, as long as the characters around him are good and doing what they need to do, he can keep the team alive. Now, he does have like those weird situations as well. I'm gonna go back here and we'll show the build to end off the video as well. But Gallagher does have situations with his ultimate where if you ult like kind of later into a wave and you have another wave afterwards, you might run into some weird situations where his Besotted effect isn't up, which could be annoying, but you know, it is what it is, honestly. So my Gallagher, I feel like he could definitely have more break effect than he actually does, but I do like the fact you know, kind of build I'm running on him. So he's at 140 speed. Break effect is 108.5. I could probably get more on him with better relicants and, you know, different light cone maybe, but I am running the Locha light cone. I only have it at level 60, so I low-key forgot to level that up, but, you know, it is what it is. But the reason I'm running this is because I'm getting extra effect res on it. It's already, yeah, it's 32% onto what I have, which I also did not check my effect res, so it's 64% including that, but we do get more when we get to his Eidolons, of course. Build wise, so yeah, I have this at S5, getting the max outgoing healing and whatnot, and the effect res, which is very good. Traces, I don't even have them like fully maxed out or anything, but he is still performing fine. If I ever feel like he's like not performing that well, I'll level them up. Relic wise, I'm running 2-piece speed set and 2-piece Wandering Cloud for the extra speed and outgoing healing, and then I'm running Fleet for the extra HP just so he can stay alive more, and also some extra attack for allies, which does help regardless of what team he's on, but it does help for Firefly as well because she does convert attack into break effect. And Eidolons, we have E6, and the reason I was talking about the Eidolons before is that he has two very important ones here. For his E1, yeah, actually 3 important ones. The first one here, this is where I get 50% effect res at the start of battle, just permanently, so that's what puts me over 100%, so my Gallagher can't get debuffed. E2 gives allies extra effect res, which can be nice. We didn't see it really proc in, yeah, we didn't get the proc it really in the Kafka fight because it's on skill, but it is what it is. Then his E6 gives you extra break effect and break efficiency, which putting that on the Firefly team is absolutely nuts, as we saw. So that is the Gallagher build. Let me know what y'all think of him in the comments down below. But with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. But with that, I will see you all next time.